Uddhav faction MLA joins Shinde Shiv Sena. So one more member of Uddhav Balasaheb Thackerays party has joined the Shiv Sena, which is basically, of course, the Eknath Shinde faction. Jogeshwari's MLA has dumped Uddhav Thackeray faction. It could be another big blow coming in for the Mahagarhi ahead of the elections as well. We are told that Ravindra Vaikar has joined now the Eknath Shinde faction of the Shiv Sena. He has dumped the Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray faction. Ravindra Vaikar has decided to jump ship. He's the MLA from Jogeshwari, and it's going to be interesting to note if there are going to be more names that will follow. So remember that while Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray have been for the longest time, not only had been at loggerheads, but their existence has been questioned of who is the real Shiv Sena. While the symbol, the details did go to Eknath Shinde, but for now, Uddhav Thackeray had remained extremely defiant, saying they'll take everything back. But with the numbers only shifting more and more towards the Shinde faction, what really now lies with Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray? While there are loyalists who continue to be with Uddhav Thackeray, including Sanjay Raut, but with another Jogeshwari MLA now jumping ship to Eknath Shinde faction, perhaps they are in touch with more MLAs right now. So remember, not just the Shiv Sena, Maharashtra politics has seen a lot of up and down, with even the NCP breaking apart with new factions coming up, and then Eknath Shinde as well. But not just, remember, breaking from the earlier faction. It's also about the numbers. The numbers are definitely coming for this reason, for Eknath Shinde, and then on the other side for Ajit Pawar. Vidya joins me for the latest this morning on that. Vidya, tell us more about the Jogeshwar MLA Ravindra Vaikar, because jumping ship, it's not about one individual. Ahead of Lok Sabha elections, it signifies much worse.
Well, in the past many months that we have seen, Ravindra Vaikar had approached the Bombay High Court not just once but on multiple occasions. Remember, there was a case that was being investigated against him. Apart from that, a tender, he had actually started work on a hotel. It's in his own business work. That had got stuck with the BMC, saying that it had not granted any permission for him to go ahead. Apart from these two issues that on personal front that he was facing, he had also approached the Bombay High Court, where he's saying that there are a lot of MLAs in neighbouring constituencies who are getting funds out by the Guardian Minister, but he is not getting any funds. Although the Bombay High Court had dismissed his petition, saying that these are discretionary funds that he's looking at, not MLA funds. But then he had spoken about how funds are not coming about for MLAs who are not from the Eknath Shinde faction or the BJP. So finally, now when he has joined, it does seem like this is what he has said yesterday also, that now a lot of projects that are pending in my area, now they will get completed, and for the sake of my people, I have joined the Eknath Shinde faction.
Vidya, keep tracking the latest, but also tell me one thing about, at this point, remember, with Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, can we now say that it's not just about him breaking away from the earlier faction, making a new faction, but by himself also proving that he is turning out to be a bigger leader? If numbers are joining him, numbers are joining his faction, that doesn't reflect very well on Uddhav Thackeray. That's Ravindra Vaikar on your screen. He's the MLA from Jogeshwari who has now joined the Eknath Shinde. So yes, Vidya, a quick point there. Do you think it's also about the rise, as much, if not popularity yet, but the rise of Eknath Shinde?
As Uddhav Thackeray, if I can quote him here, Uddhav Thackeray has been stating that the reason why most MLAs have actually joined the Eknath Shinde faction is because there is one, threat of investigations that are going on against MLAs. Secondly, funds are not being given for their development. So it's in a way the democracy is being curtailed, is what is the allegation that Uddhav Thackeray has been alleging, especially with the fact that people in the opposition, they are being forced to
So
join
opposition
the
are saying, are they being forced to jump ship because they would rather be with a faction where they're getting funding, not facing investigation, is what the opposition is saying, and that's the reason they are jumping ship. There's nothing about loyalty or change in ideology here on. Okay, Vidya, thank you very much for tracking the latest. One more Jogeshwari MLA who has jumped ship for now.